When someone thinks of the word inspirational, what comes into mind? Do they think about a specific person, or do they think about a certain object? People could think of Michelle Obama and how she inspired them to eat healthier. They could also think about how music helped inspire them go after their dreams of becoming a musician. When I hear the word inspirational, I don't just think of one person or one object. However, I do have in mind one job title that is represented by the three individuals. This title is known as emergency personnel, and the three individuals that hold this title consist of police officers, firefighters, and EMTs or paramedics. First off, police officers are out all hours of the day and night, and they're not able to spend a lot of time with their families. They do this because they've taken an oath to watch over the town and make sure that everything's running smoothly and that nothing is out of place. Police officers are also there to protect the citizens of the town. They make sure that if someone has escaped from jail or if there's a big burglary going on, that nobody will get out of their homes, and they will make sure that everybody is in a secure place. Police officers also make sure that they enforce the law correctly. They make sure that citizens abide by the laws in the Constitution, and that they make sure that no harm is done to the town or to other citizens. Another emergency personnel that inspires me is firefighters. Firefighters are known to go into burning houses, and a lot of people think they're crazy. But they do this because it's something they love. They go to calls in the middle of the night, like a 3 a.m. call, and somebody calls and they're like, oh my gosh, my house is on fire. Well, even though it's 3 o'clock, you can expect any firefighter to be there in a matter of seconds. Firefighters also live by helping each other, also known as their fellow brothers in arms. We live by brotherhood and also sisterhood because there are also female firefighters. Another reason why firefighters have inspired me is because I also am a volunteer firefighter myself. I get to see how little kids look up to us, and because I know that I inspire little kids, older firefighters inspire me. Lastly, the most important emergency personnel that inspires me are EMTs, or also bigger paramedics. They go through everyday situations, and they also sit there and they risk their lives on calls that they have to go to. Many EMTs have to respond to domestic calls. Those domestic calls can be a boyfriend abusing a girlfriend, and the boyfriend can be going crazy, and EMTs have to put themselves in that situation to be able to go into the house and help the woman who has been abused, and they also have to sit there and worry about the abuser doing something to them. This also goes along with other dangerous calls that they respond to, like if a car has wrecked and they are off a bridge, it is the EMT's responsibility to be put in a harness and be put over the bridge in order to get the people who are still entrapped in the vehicle out. Because EMTs and paramedics do all these crazy things, they have also inspired me to fulfill my goal after high school of becoming a paramedic. On February 20th of 2015, at approximately 8:30 p.m., I myself was responding to a call of a semi-truck wreck on the highway due to the ice that we had. Because there was so much ice on the road, I was responding very carefully. Being only about 2 football fields away from the semi-truck wreck, I began to lose control of my car on the ice. The next thing I knew, my car was shot over to the side of the highway and had impacted the snow. Because of the hard impact, it had flipped and my car began to roll into the ditch. My car was rolled 6 times. Being scared of what just happened, I began to yell over the radio asking for help. Because of the road conditions, it took some time for other units to respond to my call. Although it took extra time, they still showed up. They came to help. They made sure that everything was okay. They were by my side through the whole time. When you're in an emergency, always remember there are 3 main people that you can call. No matter if it's somebody breaking into your house being on fire, or you've had a wreck, you can always expect police officers, firefighters, and EMTs to show up. As emergency personnel, our lives come in series of 3. There are 3 job titles: police officer, firefighter, and EMT. There are 3 numbers that it takes to reach us, 911, and there are 3 words that we live by every day, so others may live.